Hi there, my name is Charlene. This is one of my first YouTube videos. I'm here to tell you a story and to ask you some questions and, I don't know, just to see how crazy I am and to save my sanity. Because I'm kind of going crazy. So I'll tell you the story. On Halloween, October 31st, I fell down my stairs outside. It was snowing and slippery and I fell. Came into the house crying, and my roommate helped me put me to bed. The next day I woke up, my foot was swollen and in pain, obviously. I went to the hospital. They x-rayed after waiting a while, a couple hours at least. They x-rayed my foot, and then they came to me and said that there was nothing really wrong. It was just a sprain, put on a tensor bandage, and sent me home. I took 2 weeks off work and rice all the time. Rest, ice, compression, elevation, nonstop for 2 weeks. So it still hurt, but it wasn't like deathly painful. So I went back to living my normal life. I worked my serving job. I went to raves. I did photo shoots and wore heels. Just lived my life. Then one day last week, my foot was still bothering me, it still hurt, and I was just like, something must be wrong here, there must be something wrong, like, it shouldn't be going on this long. So I went to the doctor, I got a referral, and I went and got an x-ray, and the x-ray showed that my foot was actually broken. My foot has been broken for the past month and a half, after doing all those things and not even knowing about it. So the doctor then sent me to an emergency at the hospital. I went there and I waited and waited and waited. I saw a doctor. They put a temporary cast on me and I'm like, what's the point? I've already been walking around on this thing for 2 months almost. So then I had a specialist appointment the next morning. They put a walking cast on me and said, come back January 22nd. My question is this possible? Like, I know it's obviously possible, but I don't know anybody or have heard of anybody that's lived with a broken foot for almost 2 months. And how did the doctors not see it on the x-ray? I understand that my ankle is more swollen than my foot, but how did you miss that? So now I'm living with a broken foot and kind of going crazy. I'm an going person all the time, and for me to be stuck at home doing nothing for hours is kind of hard. So I'm here to ask you what you have done if you've had a broken foot or bone or anything. Like, how do you manage sitting in bed doing nothing all day? Like, I don't even really watch TV. Like, what's your favorite TV shows? Do you read? I hear there's some foods that you should eat more of and less of. I hear that you should still work out because it's good for your bones. I don't know. I just have all these questions and I'm just curious. So that's why I decided to make this YouTube video to ask you guys. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. And I'm definitely going to keep making some videos, some more, because I have nothing else to do. So yeah, thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye!